Chris Megan fishing along the Elizabeth Islands. Oh, man.
That is a cool
They are all beauties.
Traveling along this seemingly endless snake of pavement, surrounded by fiery shades of ambers and yellows, I hadn't seen another car in miles. This is the road to Roscoe, New York, a small town only 2 hours northwest of Manhattan. Legend has it that Roscoe is a center of some of the best trout fishing throughout the entire Northeast.
This is a very stable boat compared to most drift boats. A lot of drift boats are not stable, but these are, these stealth crafts. So Chris, what you want to do, see the distinct drop off here where it turns from dark to green? We want to land the flies in the dark and have them just tumble over that ledge. And I'm going to take you way inside here and get it so you can just drop it right over. Out to the right and let it float right down into that green water.
So how far are we going over
Yeah,
right
that's
now?
perfect. Follow it, watch it, good. Again.
Just repeating that, right?
Yep, again. That's it. Lift your rod up high and to the right.
So you don't want the line leading,
I want the
you want the
bubble
line.
going first, not the fly line. Yep.
Okay.
Right where you are now. Good. Keep repeating that a few times. We'll give it a dozen casts and we'll see what happens. Strip it up and try it again.
Gotta see if that's hung up.
Try to exactly match the current stream.
Yeah, exactly. So
you know,
it's
the
naturally
same
floating.
Speed, yeah. You don't want to be faster, slower, or left or right. You want to be, you know, right on what all these bubbles are doing.
Following the leaves coming down.
Yep. I always tell people if your float or your line's moving at the same rate as the foam is, then you're hunting. You're hunting right. Chris, after this cast, strip it up.
Yep.
And look on your right, real close to the boat. There's a deep hole. See it right below these boulders? Yep,
Right
next.
here?
Yep, right there, exactly. 1 or 2 casts and then back out to the left as I walk you down. A little further right.
Fight,
There he is,
tight.
fish on. Nice. I'm dropping us onto anchor, guys. It's gonna be a full day of, you know, hunting little tiny hiding spots.
Get him right up in the air. Oh, he's digging in. He sees you.
They fight hard, don't they?
Yeah, they do. There he is. All right.
You wouldn't expect a little guy like that to fight
fight.
as hard as he did, right?
Ken, this is beautiful, and I know there's a lot of pockets to cover. What are we gonna do, about 10 miles, you said, from beginning to end?
Roughly 10 miles of water. We're gonna focus the non-hatch period on exactly this kind of stuff. We started in Long Eddy, New York.
Okay.
And we're floating to Callicoon. There's our first little Delaware rainbow of the day.
Beautiful fish, huh?
Yep. But yeah, this is usually really, really nasty here.
Watch your camera now, Matt.
Not much to it today, though.
Everything right now seems to be behind the pockets with the water so low right now. Any of the fish that we're picking up are behind these pockets where you have these white water that wraps around an obstruction. Then there's usually a calm area, and that's where these fish are hanging because they don't want to work that hard.
In 2004, 2005, and 2006, we had a 100-year flood, a 300-year flood, and a 500-year flood. And this right here is called Hankins Brook. And see every bit of this rock you see on the left?
Yeah.
That whole pile, hundreds and hundreds of tons of rock, washed down that brook. So this is the pile of rocks right here, Chris, in the middle.
Yes.
Where there used to be a pier. You can see the old abutment on the right bank. All right, man.
Roscoe scored its nickname Trout Town from the immersive trout fishery and productive river systems. Nestled in the rolling Catskill Mountains, the trees catch flame with the colors of fall, producing one of the most breathtaking autumn landscapes imaginable. Ken Tutalo's Baxter House River Outfitters sits in the heart of Trout Town. His shop is quaint and unique while offering an impressive selection of custom tackle tailored to the local waters.
Right now we're sitting in Baxter House River Outfitters Fly Shop, and we started this business back in 2000. And currently we are the only operation in Roscoe, Trout Town, USA, that has lodging, a full fly shop, and a guide service in one place. Our main business, is really the guiding. And, over the years, we've developed a great reputation for taking people out, finding the best fishing on any given day, and, keeping our customers, year after year, getting great experiences in the Upper-Delaware River system. The other thing that we're known for is our fly shop, and over here we have an incredible selection of flies. It's the main thing that we sell here, and we have these boxes that are absolutely full of custom patterns, really specifically developed for fishing in the Upper-Delaware River. And we have flies in here that can cover all of the major mayfly hatches, from the Hendricksons at the beginning of the year, right up to the tiny blue-wing olives that we're fishing now in September and October. And then we also have a lot of big streamer flies, custom patterns that we have hanging up on the walls in the shop. So overall, we're just all about the custom stuff. The things that are gonna get you out there with a little bit more of an advantage to take that fish of a lifetime.
Lift it to the surface and then fire it straight upstream.
There you go. Hit him.
It's that same hole.
Yeah. I like to hit everything.
I agree with you. I agree.
Even if it looks back at me a little silly, you give it a whack. You never know.
I agree with you.
Hit him. You got him?
I bought him, I think.
Is that a fish?
It is a fish.
Yeah, let him run. Let him run. I knew it was.
He's just hanging there.
They'll do that sometimes. He's playing possum on you.
There he goes.
Let him run. Beautiful.
Okay, I guess he can coach anyone.
It looks like it's a much bigger fish.
He was healthier. He turned sideways, and he was. He's heading up.
Best thing for you to do is to just turn your rod to the downstream side. Try to make him fight you and the current.
I'm going to go to him.
Slide out of the boat, both legs at the same time. There you go. Walk upstream. Don't go to him, go upstream. There you go. He's a big fish. That's it. Real nice animal. All right, I'm going to try to get him. Whoa! He's definitely tangled up in the line. That's why he's coming in so hard. Start turning on him. Start turning on him. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, man. He got wrapped up in there?
Yeah, he was twisted. He had like a half hitch around his head
and
from the line. He ate, I'll show you, just the smallest little ice, we call it an ice pooper. And a lot of them hit that fly, but that's what he took. And then what he did was, when he ran, he kind of got that wrapped around him like that when he ran off.
Look at that. Guys,
isn't that a good animal?
Is that awesome? Ready?
Wild rainbow.
Real healthy. Doesn't seem like, with that wrap, he's anywhere worse for the wear.
Well, we got ice cold water now. So, these fish are gonna fight spirited and, they're gonna go right back with, no real harm to them. So that was awesome, man.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much.
What a fight.
Guys, one other thing there that, and I said it early on, and I have a tendency to do this, Ken. I see a patch of water that may be 20 feet over, and I get focused on wanting to get to that patch. And one of the things he corrected me on was 15 inches. Let's Chris start 4 feet from the boat and go 15 inches out.
One of the things that all of our guides do is we try to get people to be patient. And we try to get you to be comfortable making a cast at a distance that you know you can execute well and be drag free.
Most of the time with fly fishing, it's, well, I don't know if you know, but I can cast 140, I can cast 150, I can cast 120, I can do this. So you have that tendency to want to cast further with the fly fishing, and really that's actually the exact opposite of what you want to do when you're fishing here.
A lot of times we tell people, leave the distance at home in your backyard, as most of the fish that are going to be caught here in the Upper Delaware are going to be caught 20 feet and in with the nymphs.
Makes sense.
You know, and with the dry fly, probably 20 to 30 feet, you know, is where you're going to have your best luck with that.
Fortunately, I don't have a lot of distance on the fly, so I don't have to leave too much at home. Let's get back up in the boat, we'll reset, we'll start moving our way out. We only really worked the first quarter.
We're going to get on
Let's get back on it. Awesome, thank you.
Roscoe is a feel of an old Northeast town right out of a Norman Rockwell painting, with a downtown being but a 5-minute stroll past quaint shops that meet the town's every need. With a population of less than 600, it's a tightly knit community with a friendly, accommodating feel. Along with fisherman-friendly bars and restaurants, there's unexpected attractions like an award-winning distillery and brewery that are well worth a visit.
So we just picked up 2 beautiful fish. Funny, the second fish that I picked up, didn't think it had as much size because the fish made a run at me. Ken immediately said, no, that's a bigger fish.
It looks like it's a much bigger fish.
Popped out of the boat and certainly was. Saw the deep water. Ken's been kind of educating me on those, the difference on reading the water a little bit from that deeper, darker color. It's almost like a blue hue. And what happens, those fish are able to kind of pop into that deeper pocket and hide in there. Hang with us, guys. I think we're gonna get into some really nice fish. Beautiful rainbow trouts.
I want you to cast within 5 feet of the boat, not
Okay.
out there. The fish are right next to the boat if they're gonna be here at all. Feed it. Beautiful. Go again. Exactly what you want in this kind of chop. Where is it? On a fish.
On a fish,
Let him
on a
run,
fish.
let him run, let him run. It's a big one. We're back in it, man.
We're back in it.
That's a real good one.
I'm off the reel, just let him go.
Yep, that's it. When he wants to run, you let him have the reel. He's just not fighting like a trout. He's fighting like a sucker. A sucker, an arm-hooked sucker.
A lot of guys can't do that. You can go a lifetime not getting a sucker that nice.
You could. We're gonna let him go back to doing whatever he was doing. He's getting a little, got him.
There he is. Got him,
Let him
got
run.
him.
Let him run.
He
Beautiful.
just shot across.
Let him run. Yeah, let him run. Look at that. Ah, he's off.
Should I set up on him
Oh,
more?
there he is. That was a big one. Whoa, look at him go. That was a big boat. Look at him, he's still going.
Son of a...
Well, you reached out and touched him.
Look at him.
Still going. That's slack. See when you lower it?
Yep.
Keep it down. Keep it down. That's floating fine. Now it's weird. Recast it. Right up. There you go. Let it keep going. Got him. Pick up, pick up. There you go. Let him run. Let him run. Let him run. That's a huge rainbow. Beautiful on the dry fly.
He's coming at me. He's coming at me.
So strip fast with him because he's got the bend. Just keep that bend.
So you're actually throwing it at him at the last second. You're pulling back, casting a little bit short, dropping it 4 or 5 feet before him, and then drifting it down on his head.
You got it. And letting it just go in so the fly leads the way. That's it. What a beautiful animal. There you go. Keep him coming. Keep stripping on him. almost, if his head comes out of the water, he won't be able to swim anymore. So if you could keep his head out right there, he's coming towards you. What's he doing, going around the other side?
He's trying to go around. I'm gonna walk him over to your side.
Beautiful, there you go, keep his head out. Don't let it back under. You got him. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. There you go. Oh man. And this is just nothing but a little speck of a blue-wing olive. Not much to it, but that's what they're eating at this time of the year. Let's get them a drink.
Look at that, is that gorgeous? Look at the colors on that thing. All right, we'll get them back in.
Yep, all right, man.
It had been a long day on the Upper Delaware, and it was time to head back to town and rest up. After hours spent learning to read the river, the local knowledge I was gaining was sure to pay dividends on the following day.
Water level, as you can see, is actually up just a tad from yesterday. But how do the conditions change year to year when you have some of these big storms that come through here and take this level up substantially? How does that change?
Well, you know, this section of the river is definitely subject to, you know, a wide range of flows. You know, what we're floating in right now is actually new to all of us because over the last week or so, we've been setting the all-time low water marks.
I know all of New England and the Northeast have been in the drought conditions all year summer long.
Taken today for an example, this river is like somewhere between 500 and 600 cubic feet per second, and it's very rare to even in the middle of summer be on this river where it's less than 1,000.
I'm not sure what I wanna do, but I don't.
I'm taking my fish and going.
So as you can tell, guys, the weather conditions today are very different from yesterday. Overcast skies, getting a little bit of a light rain. Some of the pools we went through yesterday, you think we'll see more flies and we'll see more action on the surface?
You know, normally on a day where you have these overcast conditions, it mimics nocturnal conditions, so the fish definitely lose a little bit of their wariness, and they're much more prone to daytime feeding. They move around, you know, with a lot more comfort, so, you know, it should be a good day.
I've got a beautiful Orvis Helios 2 fly rod set up, a 9-foot 5-weight. Got a dry fly. We're going to switch back and forth today depending on what the weather conditions give us.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and lay it up top here. Probably a little too far down.
A little bit, but you never know.
All right, let's call it. We'll keep moving.
Yep. Keep moving. Good deal.
Awesome. Oh, there we go, there we go. Right at the end when I went to pick it up.
Yep.
Nice fish, too.
Just remember, we got those really small hooks, so you're gonna have a nice game of like a chess match with this guy in this heavy water.
Yeah, I'm not on the reel, and then what we'll do is, as we get a chance to pull them out of there, we'll see if we can cross them in front of the boat and get them in the softer stuff here. Look
oh
at
yeah, what a
beautiful
beauty.
fish.
What a beauty.
I want to see this guy. I'm gonna try to get him above you and then just drop him back on you.
That'd be perfect. Nope.
Oh, he just saw.
He saw the net and that was it. Keep going with him, keep his head up. Isn't it amazing how strong these fish are?
Hop.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
What a beautiful rainbow.
What a beautiful fish. Look how thick that thing is, huh?
Oh yeah, he's a beauty. You know, the fact that this gray sky and the light rain is mimicking the nocturnal conditions, so the fish are a little less wary. You know, yesterday where we were spooking a lot of fish, you know, today we're able to get much closer to them, get real good casts, so, you know, we're having some good success with some nice wild Upper Delaware rainbows, and there's no finer fish on the planet.
Yesterday, we fished a 10-mile section of the Upper Delaware River. Our guide showed me a couple new techniques for approaching specific areas of the river where the fish were holding in current and feeding on blue-winged olives.
not much downstream, inches from there. Okay, feed that, it's going to him. Feed it fast, fast, fast. It's going right to him. Keep going. Yeah, it's dragging a little bit. Where'd they go? Oh, real close. They're all right here. All right, guys, we got them real, real close. Go. With a brand new fly. Yep. Lots of slack, though. A little more, a little more. Get some more. Get some more. Send it. There you go. Oh, it's a huge one, too.
He is right now in the middle of fish. Look at them all on the surface. He's spooking them all.
Oh, yeah, there's tons of fish rising. I mean, we are in huge pods of trout. Now you're going to get to see just how big this fish is. This fish is a giant. Let him run. Just
He's coming right on me.
That.
He's right on me.
He's definitely the biggest fish we've had.
Nice thing about this right now is there's not a lot of moving water, so I'm not having to fight a big current. Oh, there he is.
He just woke up. Look at him right on that surface. Oh, he saw me again. You don't have to worry about that. There we go. Keep him coming. If he comes like that, he's ours.
Yeah, that is awesome right there.
That's a honker.
Here, look at that.
That is a honker, and you gotta see that little tiny fly. We haven't seen where it is yet.
Look at
but he's
that
got
fish. Is that a gorgeous fish?
I came to Roscoe, New York, curious to see if it would live up to its reputation of being Trout Town, USA. And after a couple of days chasing trout with a fly rod, I came to realize the title was well deserved.